So now that we know how to use the basics of drawing in one-point perspective to draw boxes, now I'm going to show you how to figure out how to draw furniture using these basics, okay? So I'm going to show you how I figure out how to draw something like a chair. So I'm going to remember that first I need to draw the side of the object that's facing me. So I'm going to imagine I want a chair down here, and if I'm sitting in the chair, I'm facing that way. Okay, so I'm imagining right now what the side of a chair looks like. So it's got a back, and it's got a seat. So there's my back. Now I'm drawing my seat. And I'm always looking at my ruler, and I'm trying to make sure that when I want something to be vertical, I'm matching my ruler up with the side of my paper. When I want something like the seat to be horizontal, I'm trying to match my ruler up with the bottom of my paper. So that's how I'm going to remember that. And I'm going to give it some legs now too. All right, so, and I really simplified it. So now I know I need to do something to give it the illusion of depth. And I know I need to draw orthogonals. And when we did the boxes, we drew them from the corners. And it helped, I remember it helped to draw dots on the corners so that we could connect the dots. That helped us remember. But what about like this inside corner? Well, I'm going to draw a dot there. And what about this corner? Well, I'm going to draw a dot there. Let's see what happens. Okay. So now I'm going to draw my orthogonal lines. So I'm going to line up my dots. I'm always connecting the dots. Connecting the dots. And I'm putting my pencil there to sort of like guide my ruler, and then I just swivel the top part until it meets my vanishing point. Then I can draw my orthogonal line. Okay, here's this inside corner. And when I do this one, I'm going to remember that I don't want to draw it through my chair. It's going to stop right there. So I'm still going to connect the dots with my ruler. I'm just not going to draw all the way because the rest of it would get blocked. Okay. So now I know that I need to end my chair, and I have to figure out where, like how long do I want this chair to be? Do I want it to be like a bench? Do I want to end it like way back here? That could be kind of cool, but I want it to look like a chair. So I want to end it a little closer to where I started. So now I'm remembering that when I end an object in perspective, I have to end it with the same kind of line that I started with. So if I started with a little horizontal line right here, I need to end it with a little horizontal line here. Horizontal, I'm remembering, is flat side to side, so I'm matching my ruler up with the bottom of my paper, and I'm drawing a little horizontal line here. Then, okay, I'm looking at my next line. My next line is vertical, so my next line I start here. It needs to also be vertical. So it's going to start here, matching my ruler up. And now, so I just did horizontal, vertical. Now I'm noticing I have another horizontal line here, so I'm going to do another horizontal line there. See, I'm remembering I just need to match whatever line I have on the front, I need to match it with a line on the back. So now this kind of line, I know that's vertical, it's straight up and down. So I'm going to draw a vertical line. I'm always checking my ruler. Oops, that's a little crooked. There we go. Always checking. Cool. Okay. So now I remember, okay, I have these extra lines. I can go ahead and erase those. I just figured out how to draw a chair in 1-point perspective. Because I just remembered the basics. I drew the side of the object that was closest to me. I found my corners. Okay. I drew my orthogonal lines and I made sure that they aimed directly for the vanishing point. And then I remembered that when I end my shape, I need to end it with the same kind of line that I started it with. So horizontal, horizontal, vertical, vertical, horizontal, horizontal, vertical, vertical. So there's my chair. I could do more fancy things to it. I could open up underneath and give it legs. I could do something fancy with the back. But there's my chair. There we go.